Hey Corvette kids, welcome back to my channel. Well, that's what it feels like, doesn't it? When it comes to Corvette, you kind of feel like a little kid. You just wanna get in that car. You can't wait to get in that car. Bottom line is, you enjoy driving the car. Now, whether you own one or not, it doesn't matter. If you're a fan, you're an enthusiast, you took time out of your day or your evening to join us here on the channel, I appreciate you being here. Got a little bit of a different type of vlog for you today, so let's get started. Light 'em up! So yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of a different vlog for you today. There's no deliveries, there's no product presentations, but there is conversation. Well, yeah, it's gonna be on Corvette. Now, there's a nice gentleman named D. Anthony, and he's been so supportive of our marketing efforts right here on YouTube for Corvette. I really appreciate that. He actually sent us a nice letter a while ago, sent us some really cool glasses. Well, they happen to be just in the area, like 3 hours away. Yeah, that's in the area. Makes it impromptu visit. Being that he started a YouTube channel himself, there was no surprise that I was going to break out the camera. We didn't really have anything set that we were going to talk about, so we sat on the couch, and yeah, we talked about Corvette in many in many different ways. We're all over the place, and we had a blast. So I hope you enjoyed today's upload, and thank you again for taking the time to join us. Anytime I get somebody that visits me and I have an opportunity to say, hey, what's up? Put you guys on the vlog, it means a lot. He's big on our Facebook page, and he's growing on YouTube, and heck, he's got a ZR1 in order. So yeah, he's a pretty cool cat. It is the DZR1 Messiah.
What's going
Everybody
on?
bow down to the Messiah.
How you doing, bro?
D. Anthony is here, man. I referenced the D. Anthony Vaughn glasses. That's the cat right there, man. So D's heading back to home tomorrow, and he just found out that something special is going to be somewhere that neither one of us are going to be at, and that's a real problem.
It really is. It really is.
What's coming to the base?
So I'm here for a conference right now, and so tomorrow I have to leave around 5 o'clock. And so one of the guys ended up telling me, is like, hey, the pace car is going to be on base at 6 o'clock tomorrow. And I'm like, what pace car? The Indy pace car. And
Yeah.
as you all know, the Indy pace car is the brand new 2019 Corvette ZR1.
Yes.
And I'm not going to be able to see it.
Neither am
So
I.
I started kind of trying to find out if I can switch my flights and everything like that, but I have to be back tomorrow, and it's just a bummer because I really, really wanted to see this car. I have yet to see a ZTK car.
Oh, you haven't seen one in person yet? You've got one in order yet, and you haven't even seen it yet?
Correct. Well, so I've seen the low wing, and I just saw the low wing maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
At Cecil County Raceway.
Yes.
When they had the YouTube call-out.
Little call-out, thank you.
So I have not seen a fully built ZR1 in the lower wing or with the ZTK package, and I still ordered one. I don't care. I have to have it. It's something that I need to have. So
you should have been to the bash, man. We counted 21 ZR1s there.
Yes.
ZR1
Awesome. I
heaven.
was just like, geez, ZR1.
Oh, it was so much
like,
fun.
And I thought I was going to see one when I went there, but
Right.
I didn't.
It was cool that GM does that, and that they came down for that event and brought that many cars, you know, and we're sitting there talking about it, you know, in the parking lot. I can't believe how many ZR1s are here, and all of a sudden, light bulb goes off, and I'm like, let's have some fun with this, and let's run around. Let's see how many ZR1s are here, man.
I looked through the grass.
There was people looking at me and goes, is that Rick down there? And I said, yeah, he's doing a vlog. Oh, okay, I watch. Okay, I'll wait till he's done. I'm rolling around in the grass, and I can hear him talking in the background. I'm trying to stay in the character as I'm looking through the grass, and that was fun, dude.
That's awesome.
That was good. That was a good time.
You have fun with your vlogs, and so that's all that matters. You know, have fun with it.
Yeah, I gotta be real with it.
Yeah, you're reaching out to the people. The people like your content. Your channel is growing.
Yes.
And so,
thank you, man.
You gotta love it.
All right. So when he told me he was coming, I thought, wow, this is really cool. So and I watch him on Facebook, and I watch him on YouTube. I mean, he's just look at him, man. he's just cooler than cool. And he's just so smooth on his vlog. So I thought, you know, I picture myself sitting with D. Anthony, man.
What's going on, everybody?
I just wish that I had me a little cigar, you know, and I'm chilling with D. And we're sitting here. Yeah, D. You see that game the other night, D?
Oh, I saw that. It was a bunch of...
Oh, it was. Did you call that a shot?
Oh.
That was not a shot. Now you're probably saying, where's the cigars? Well, this right here is an air cigar. You've heard of air guitars? I'm directing him here. How'd you like that? That was a little air guitar. Yeah, air cigar, air guitar. But I just figured I'd be sitting here just relaxing, because when I watch his vlogs, you know, here's how his vlogs start. He starts off his vlogs like, hey, good morning, y'all. I just got up this morning, had me some oatmeal. I'm gonna put my glasses on. Always gotta bring my bone, okay?
Gotta have the glasses.
Yeah, so I had me some oatmeal, and then I had me some orange juice. I went back and got my slippers. Went out to the deck. Yeah, sitting out on the deck. Man, it's a beautiful day out here on the deck, y'all.
It's pretty good.
You know, I got a CR1 on order. It ain't here yet. Anyways, I'm gonna eat that oatmeal. And when I'm done eating the oatmeal, I'm gonna have a little vlog time. Well, actually, I'm vlogging with you all right now. So yeah, I just wanna sit here and have some oatmeal, sitting on the deck. Right? I hear those little Tweety birds back there.
It's
All
too
the
cool for
Tweety
school,
birds.
man.
Yeah, the birds are going, and it's just a beautiful day, and I'm glad y'all are here with me on the channel, and yeah. It's like, dude,
This is too good. This is too good. Now,
but I mean, when I watch people, you know, I'm in sales, so, you know, and you've been around people.
yes.
In your profession, so when you're in sales, I guess I don't know if you become a study of people, or you just analyze people, you kind of size up people sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But what I like about his stuff, and I tease a little bit, but I mean, that's how you got to loosen it up and kind of keep it real, is that your stuff is just so relaxed. And we've got two different vlog styles, where my stuff is go, 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 up-tempo, spontaneous fun, here comes the curveball, you know, that kind of stuff. And your stuff is just, it really is chill. It really is chill. And just, if you're, you know, sitting back at night, and you sit back, and you'll be watching D. Anthony, next thing you know, is that man still talking?
You gotta have your Hugh Hefner room on when it's going on.
That man's still talking. Is he done with that oatmeal yet? Come on, man, get on with it.
Well, see, in my vlogs, I started off doing YouTube, and when I started off doing it, I was gearing my channel more towards cinematography and videography and different things like that.
Yeah.
And so it eventually evolved once car season kind of came along. That's been my passion forever. I just have not had a car to, you know, having car shows and stuff like that, but cars have always been my passion. And so once car season started to come along, I really started to once again go to these car shows, do videos of cars and everything like that, and it just totally evolved into what my love is. You know, whenever you love something, you'll eventually come back to it, and without me even realizing it, I went right back to cars, and it was just like second nature. And so
well, it's neat. I mean, we talked about it on my channel before. You look at any car you have, and it doesn't have to be Corvette. It is an extension of your personality.
It really is.
And we're all tied to it, you know. So it is cool. It's a great thing to do a YouTube on and to talk about it. My gosh, once you get your car, DZR1, do I say it right? The DZR1 Messiah.
DZR1 Messiah.
The content, kaboom, baby. Yeah. Bam, in your face. Because the guy won't be able to stop talking about it. You probably see him sleeping in the car. I mean, but that's cool to see that obsession and that passion, not just for Corvette, especially for Corvette. And I think more importantly toward Corvette, and you can relate to that now that you're really into it, how addicting it is and how special it is and how important it is. You know, I mean, just the reward of this type of purchase is significant. I mean, there's nobody out there vlogging and saying, hey man, I got my Ranger on order. I can't wait for that Ranger to get there and fill that sucker up with dirt.
This is true. This is true.
Okay, you get all right. That was kind of a bad analogy, but you guys know what I mean. You see what I mean? The correlation and the significance of Corvette. We've been building it on it right here on this channel. Getting a chance to meet cool people like this, and just in collaborating with other YouTubers. Chuck at Corvette's 918. I mean, my gosh, you would think the guy worked for a dealership. Knowledgeable guy, passionate guy. Totally. And he's a Corvette owner, and he does a great job.
Love you, Chuck. You do an awesome job.
Yeah,
awesome
man.
job. I watch you on a regular. You and Rick are in my top 5
Cool.
As far as YouTubers that I actually watch, and so it's awesome. I love your passion for Corvette.
Thanks,
and just especially when I being a veteran myself of over 20 years in the Marine Corps, it's when I sent you those sunglasses, I told you I just appreciate everything. Look at him. Ooh. He had to put them on. I told Rick that I appreciate everything that he's done for the military community. And I mean, time after time, I mean, there's the I think was a Combat Carbon.
Oh yes, Combat Carbon. Our
he
buddy.
ended up giving you that flag. I think it was him that.
Yeah,
did the
absolutely.
flag.
And the certificate, the authenticity that was flown on the B-52.
Totally. And so I think a lot of service members see Rick's dedication to service members and everything like that. And so it's awesome for a veteran like myself to see someone who not only is passionate about Corvette, but also passionate about our men and women in uniform.
Absolutely.
And we definitely appreciate that.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. They go hand in hand. How many times have I told a story with many of my customers, back in the day, that they had their Corvette, had to sell their Corvette, went overseas, come back, and were fortunate enough to come back and, did everything they could to track down that car. It's like, I want to find that car. It's just, that passion for this car is really something special. I talked about that on a vlog before, if I was going to kind of stray from my vlog and do other subjects. Once in a while, I do a few little things, but I don't think that I had asked you guys and I was going to expand on doing more automotive stuff. No, I think I'm going to keep it right on point, right focused on Corvette, right from the gut, right from the heart. And once in a while, it'll be a little me being silly, and once in a while, it'll be something personal, like we did at Christmas time and that kind of thing. But I think having a focused Corvette channel, because when I got into the business, I love it when someone tells me I can't do anything, because that's the worst thing you can do. When I got in the car business and I hated it, and I'm not going to tell the whole story, because I'm going to save that for the book.
All right.
I got in the car business as a fluke, okay, and I really did hate it. Actually, my first job, I quit and walked down to the middle of a sales meeting, and then got into the specialty, thanks to one of the sales managers, was a cool guy. He says, hey, with your background in marketing and knowing my radio, he goes, why don't you do a specialty? And I said, oh man, this car business thing stinks, and if I did anything specialized, it'd be Corvette. So when I went to the one store I was at, I told him I just want to be the Corvette guy. And they said, well, you can't be in the car business just selling one car. Oh, really? So, okay, 23 years later, here we go. And I've had some challenges, believe me, more than you guys ever could imagine, but I've stayed committed and I've stayed focused with it. And I think the YouTube thing, the kind comments from you, seriously, is really helped me get through a tough time in this past year and a half, and refocused, reinvented myself, and going forward now, I mean, man, I'm having a blast. I really am having a blast.
I am too.
Yeah.
I've never been so excited for a car that I've just purchased. I've had some pretty good cars. I've had a couple Mustang Cobras and Camaro, and some really good cars.
Yeah, but all those cars, have you ever ordered that car, or you just buy it off a lot?
I just bought it.
Now here you ordered a car. This is different, man.
It is totally different, and the big thing is all the packages for the ZR1 I think are awesome.
Yeah. I think there should have been, I'll throw my little 2 cents in, but I think there should have been one package and been done with it.
That is true.
Pick your seats, pick your transmission, pick your wheels, pick your color. Let's have a nice day.
But I totally wanted to have that control over what I ordered. I didn't necessarily want to do the Sebring Orange design package, because it's kind of what you see is what you get.
Right, yeah.
And buying a vehicle at this price point, I really wanted to have control over the interior and different things like that. Yeah. So I ended up going with the 3ZR, which I'm totally excited about. And so I was able to, pick the stitching and the interior color. And one thing that I wasn't going to compromise on, and that was the blue calipers. Anytime I think of a ZR1, I think of those blue calipers. said, you know what? Design package is not going to give me that. And so I needed to make sure that I had those blue calipers, and I got it.
You know what's funny? One time I had one of my guys who was going to order the car, and he did order the car with us, and he's waiting, just like you, waiting for allocation to be released. He says, I'm just going to order a 1ZR. Yeah, and I have respect for what you guys want to order, but I'm just thought, wait a minute, man. And you add this. Got that, and I said, okay, you're spending $120,000 to save 10 grand? Think about that, how that sounds. It's stupid. I just spent $130,000, but I saved 10 grand. Really? Spend the 10, man. Do it right. Are you kidding me? Save 10 grand. You're going to be driving around saying, oh, hey, you got the ZR1. Do you have this? Well, no, I saved 10 grand. Do you have this? No, I saved 10 grand. You're an idiot. It's like, it should have been one pack. It should have been 3 ZR and then outfit it the way you want, interior-wise, caliber-wise, wheels.
7-speed manual.
Yeah, 7-speed manual, yeah, baby. And you haven't seen it yet because I haven't aired it yet, and I'm about to. By the time our vlog conversation here airs, you will have seen it. And that's the silver ZR1 that I delivered at the museum. I showed a couple quick pictures on Facebook, so you may have saw that.
I think I saw the video feed or whatnot.
And with the chrome wheels on it. And the chrome wheels are sweet. You don't see it a lot, but the black wheels right now seem to be they seem to be king. I mean, it's
maybe you can explain this to me, because I even talked about this in my last vlog. What is the big point of contention between chrome and black wheels? I'm on forums, and I mean, people are adamant about what type of wheel they like. I like the chrome wheels. Oh, I like the black wheels. Well, if you're a chrome guy, then you're just a waxer and all this stuff. I'm like, I've never heard of what. Dude,
it's a huge debate, and there used to be the line in the sand that if you were under 50, you got the black wheels, and if you were over 50, you wanted the chrome wheels. And actually, I've got guys that have come in recently, and they're 55, 65, whatever. And they're like, hey, I kind of like them black wheels. They look pretty darn cool. It's like, yeah, baby. So I mean, I guess it's more of a persona thing, and everyone's kind of divided on that. You know, black wheels, chrome wheels, and it's just, you know, what's the one guy told me the one time on his older Corvette. He says, hey, if my car broke down, he says, chrome don't get you home. He says, but it sure looks good. So I'm like, okay.
I mean, it's like people get in like knock down, drag out discussions
big time.
About chrome and black wheels.
Big time.
I just don't get it. I'm normally a chrome guy. I love chrome. I just love watching it roll down the street.
What did you put? Did you order chrome?
I did not.
Okay.
I ordered the carbon flash.
Okay.
Just because I like how menacing the black wheels look with the.
And see, I like the carbon flash because the other pieces, parts on the car that aren't exposed carbon fiber are the carbon flash. So you're gonna have a nice theme there. Yeah. You know. But I'll have the conversations you're talking about. I'll have on the lot with people. Look, I don't understand the black wheels. What's the big deal with the black wheels? And they go on, and I just shut up and let them roll. And then when they're done and it's all out, then I'm like, okay, and you like what now? But they have a big thing about one or the other, and I don't know. I mean, it's something that initially I guess I could honestly say in 14 when Stingray came out. And black wheels were huge then, and I thought it was going to be kind of a fad. It was going to be a one-year deal. Oh no, they've risen to the point where they are a big contender. To the point where you've got folks that love chrome wheels that they're actually starting to flip it. Maybe think about black wheels, and you can change the entire personality. I mean, you can't tell today. We've got kind of a crummy weather day right now, but I've got a sea green orange out there with chrome on it. Okay, and then I have,
check that out.
And it was parked over here, and then I had Grand Sport parked over there, and a lady looked at me, she says, are those two cars the same color? I mean, it really just set the tone differently. I said, yeah, the Grand Sport's got black wheels, this orange Stingray has chrome wheels, but I mean, it just made the orange appear differently. I mean, it's no different than the shoes you wear with your pants or your suit. That all sets the tone for the outfit, and that's how you outfit your car, is with the wheels. So yeah, it's a big debate, and I don't really know what's right, what's wrong. It is a personal thing.
It's totally a personal thing,
but it's an emotional thing, dude.
It is. But I tell people all the time, I'm like, unless that person that's criticizing you is going to make those payments, it doesn't matter what they say. Unless you're going to make payments on my car, you can shut up. And, That's my take on it. Everybody
do it.
I think we should just love the fact that we have a love for Corvette, or if you have a love for any other car or any other brand. But I think just to get it in an argument about the color of a wheel, that's just it's trivial to me. But I get it. I used to be a hardcore chrome guy because I thought
me too.
But that was because I thought that the black wheels looked dirty all the time, and it probably did because that's when you know you didn't have
looking with the Ace hardware and you got a can of spray paint painted the rim.
Exactly. You either had that or you had a bunch of brake dust that was all over the wheels that made it look dirty. But now with how things have evolved and you're getting these brake pads that barely even make any brake dust, and everything looks nice and clean now, and I'm just like, wow, it just gave me a whole nother outlook on black wheels. So
you see, now I tell you, you think I'm bad? I turn the camera on, man. How long is this vlog? We gotta have an intermission, man.
Hello, and thank you for your business. Why not stop by our refreshment stand? We have all kinds of special drinks.
Well, I always say, the more content you have, the better. You don't want to just have a little bit and then you're like, oh man, I wish I would have did this. He can go in the editing room and clean all that up and do whatever he needs to do.
Well, I think I'm just going to let this one roll. Just let this roll. I think just the spontaneity and just the natural you and I blah, 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 I think that is cool. It means a lot to me that he's taking the time to come over. Hey, did you get a 19 brochure yet?
I did not.
Oh, you do now. Hang on.
Get out. Get out. Dude. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is beautiful.
Now, there's a special one that I can't give you because it's really hard to get. It's limited, but yeah, what it is, it's a, you know what, I haven't even shown you guys on the channel yet. So,
you guys are in for a treat.
Check this out. Chuck showed it on his Instagram. Yeah. This is a special 2-pack that comes in like a box set. So check that bad boy out. I'm actually going to give away one of these on the channel, and it comes with 2 brochures, one specifically for ZR1 and the one like D's got right there. So
this is awesome. Thank you.
So make sure when you get your ZR1 that your dealer look at him. You see his eyes? You see his
eyes
drooling. His eyes like, oh man, it's ZR1, baby.
This is sweet. This is wow.
Yeah.
That's just like the poster you got.
Oh yeah, right there. I do have a poster for you though.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And as soon as I get that poster, I'm gonna put it in a tube and send it home because I don't want it to get wrinkled up and all this other stuff.
Well, here, just give me the address. I'll send it to the house. You don't have to worry about it. I'll handle it.
Bam. There you go. This guy's amazing. This guy's amazing.
I love it, man. I love it.
Now, if I could have bought, I just want to go on the record.
Man, I just want to know if he's got an extra bowl of oatmeal, man. Man, he said oatmeal, and he was on that back deck.
Strawberry cream oatmeal. I got it packed in the car.
Oh yeah. You know what? Here's what I've done though. I guess in sales you're used to planting seeds, so I just planted that seed. So the next thing. He is so jacked. The next time he's standing on a deck in his beautiful backyard trying to do a vlog, he's gonna like, Rick, man, I gotta start over. I gotta start over. He's gonna start over. He's gonna get in that real cool voice, and he's like, oh no, I sound like Rick. I don't sound like me anymore. Oh no, he's gonna start over. I told you, man.
Rick looks good in those glasses. Those glasses are pretty awesome.
I do, man. I don't know how you guys do this though. When you vlog with these glasses on. I feel so stupid. I feel like I want to bump into something.
So here's the reasoning behind the sunglasses. The reasoning behind the sunglasses is there's multiple times where you're vlogging, Blender's eyewear.
Bam.
Multiple times when you're vlogging and you find yourself looking at the screen versus looking at
your eyes moving.
Yes.
Oh, right on.
And so with the glasses, it kind of masks you doing it.
Yeah.
And so, but I get it. I know how you are.
Yeah.
Rick wants to be very personable, up and close. He wants to be able to get those eyes, those baby blues. He wants to go ahead and mesmerize you guys with that. And so he keeps his glasses off. But I get it. And I was the same way. And from time to time, I will do vlogs without glasses. But the majority of the time now, I find myself putting on glasses because I'm a brand rep for those glasses, and I love wearing them.
Well, that makes sense. That makes sense for you, and they look cool and stuff like that. But I've been doing my stuff for so long without it.
Yes.
And then as you do more research and you're trying to get better, so you try to look at this guy. It's like everybody's wearing these glasses. So I tried doing it one time when he sent me the glasses. Man, I felt lost. I really truly felt lost. And yeah, my eyes may wander, as Dee said, but I think that's the realization of the conversation that we're having. Because sometimes what happens when you're going to think of a thought, your eyes kind of look up and away, and sometimes you get distracted or whatever's going on behind you. But I'm always focused on you guys when the camera's on, and I do try to keep it as real as I possibly
But you're
can.
back at them. Like, you may look up for a quick minute, and then you're right back at it. You're right back at it. You're right back at it. You're right back at the screen, talking to people, giving people the information that they need and that they want. And so you've just perfected it. I'm sorry.
I'm having fun with it, and who knows where this is going to take us. But the people that have been supporting us early on and helping us grow to the point we're at now, and I really truly think the sky is the limit for us.
Totally.
Staying focused on Corvette, dealing with such a unique, cool customer is something special for me. It really is an honor for me. So it makes my job, which has always been enjoyable, but it really is now taken it to another level, and it's allowed me to market myself in a different manner. But we're having fun. It's totally having fun.
Yes.
And just being real.
And I tell you what, I want to thank Chevy actually did something great, and that was bringing out the C7, because it was totally different. And that's what drew me in, is that new look of the C7. Now don't get me wrong, I fell in love with the 69 Stingray, I believe, that had the side pipes in it. I love that car, but I never looked at Corvette anymore after that until maybe the C6. Once the C6 came out in the ZR1,
right,
I really started to look at Corvette again, but I didn't do a double take. And once the C7 came out, like, I think the first time I saw it was on, I think Jay Leno had someone on, I think it was one of the engineers or something like that helped design.
It could have been Taj too. I think he's done some stuff.
Well, this was a black gentleman, and so
Welburn.
Yeah,
Ed Welburn.
Yes.
Okay.
And so he kind of started explaining to Jay Leno about the car and everything like that. And I just looked at it, I was like, wow, this car looks so amazing. At that time, I couldn't even think that I was going to be able to afford one of those cars at that time. I was in the military. We don't make a lot of money in the military. So thinking that I was probably a sergeant in the Marines. I'm not getting a Corvette on sergeant's pay. So, but that is really when I really just took a second look at Corvette. And the Lord has blessed me to be where I am today. And once I saw that 2019 ZR1.
But you're right about something, though. Think about this, and I had this conversation with Harlan Charles, the marketing guy. Thought he was going to offer me a job after I told him this. Saw him at one of the events just after Stingray come out, and there had never been, I don't want to say never been, I've had, and I don't want to get into a big story here, but I've seen the C5 generation come to be, I've seen the C6 come to be. C5 was a big leap for us, where we had now our user-friendly sports car. The dealership I was at the time, I literally remember buses of people stopping, getting out, just so they could say, I saw a Corvette and I had my picture taken in front of that Corvette. Yes. It was crazy. But now there was such a pent-up demand, coming off C6 and some of the stuff that GM had gone through, rebounded well, obviously. And you bring out the C7, and I told Harlan, I said, you've never heard this word associated with Corvette until Stingray, so you're right. And I said, this car is elegant. And he looked at me and he goes, wow, you're right, that's good. And I was waiting to see that word being used in some of their advertisements, because I just was talking from the heart. I said, man, this car, it's sporty, classy. I said, but you know what? I said, the car is elegant. Yes. When have you looked at a sports car and said it was elegant, and then you could still just stand there and hold your head up and go, yeah, I said that. Yeah. I mean, did you just say that's elegant? Yeah, I know you can't spell it, but let me say it to you one more time. It is elegant, okay?
Elegant.
Bam. And it really is. Early on, I would see that car, and you would look at it on the internet, and stuff that, and I guess it's still kind of hard to see to this day. If you look at the top of the fender, it's a flat fender. Just a chiseled car that is elegant. And it really is. So, yeah, it's nice to see the amount of new people, you know, come to Corvette.
Yes.
It really is. Now, there'll be people out there that have done vlogs, have talked about this. I disagree with it a little bit, and I guess I got to get a little more research to back it up, where people have said, oh, well, the demographic of Corvette continues to rise. I've actually seen younger people buy this car because of its design. It's elegant. I just delivered a Grand Sport to a guy that's 28 years old. 2 months ago, a guy's 26 years old just paid cash for a Z06. Those are opportunities we never had.
Yeah.
They never even looked at this car twice before. Not on the past generations. This new one, they're really seeking it out. I mean, the car is so highly sought after still into whatever year we're into now, you know, and I think we got a bright future. I really do.
I definitely agree that this car, this generation has gotten a lot of younger people enthused about.
How old are you? Now, you're not my typical, with the old typical, hey, no offense to, and the bulk of my audience is 65-ish, that's cool. And that's a time in life when you are settled, you can afford that car. That's why that car came to be. But you, how old are you, man?
I'm 7 years old.
7 years old. Wow, that old. He's worse than a chick. I don't want to tell you my age.
I'm 43 years old. 43 years young.
Wow. No, really, man?
Yeah.
See, that's young.
Yeah.
That's really 20 years below the standard typical bar.
Right.
I mean, seriously. So, I mean.
Yeah, even Chuck mentioned that. He's like the average owner.
And well, look at Chuck. He's not that. I don't know how old Chuck is, but he's.
Chuck is, I think, like 42, 43. I think he's around my age.
That's an incredible accomplishment. Just to see, you know, that demographic, you know, geared to this car is exciting for me, because what it does is it gives us all a future. It really does.
Yeah.
It's not like the car's not done. There is a future. Look at all the money that GM spent in this car, and who knows what's yet to come. I mean, we're all in for a lot of surprises, but there is a bright future for this car that is truly is an American icon. Yes. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it, man. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, we should send this vlog to Chevy. Just shut up, pay me.
Yeah, right. And maybe pick up my allocation.
Chevrolet's watching right now. They're like, wow, here, could you pass me some more of that oatmeal? This is really cool, man. This is really cool. Let me get that air cigar, and let me get that air guitar going. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Hanging out with D. Anthony on the vlog, man.
Yeah, baby. It's a good time. Good time we're having here in Pataskala, Ohio.
Hey, you said it right. Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
I'm from Ohio. I'm originally from Ohio. I'm a native Ohioan. I grew up just outside of Cleveland in a little town called Lorain.
Oh, how about that? My wife's from Elyria.
Really?
We're back after the edit, and it really means a lot, the support that I'm getting. And when I get a chance to meet you guys in person, it's no different than what you're seeing on the vlog. It's all real. It's all cool. We're having a lot of fun. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate your input. I listen to that stuff, and I'm just looking forward to what's next, man. I mean, you just never know what's next.
You don't, and that's the best thing. You don't know what to expect. Appreciate it, but.
Hey, man. Thanks for your service, man. Thanks for your passion for Corvette and your support. Really means a lot. It's been an honor and a pleasure to meet you, brother.
Well, I appreciate that, my friend. DZR1 Messiah. Make sure you go there. YouTube channel is going to be amazing once the car comes, and I'm telling you, you won't. You won't regret it.
No, you won't. Yeah, imagine when he gets his car, man, his channel's going to just blow up, man. So that's cool. Knowing that you've got that coming, this right here, you go right underneath the pillow. All right. Thanks for joining us. Let's give him the YouTube blah blah. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, hit the bell notification,
all that.
Yeah, okay.
Make sure
and eat your oatmeal.